last drifter. Then you know I came with it if she cute with the lips shutting like missiles. Act right, you can get the Nissan Sentra. For all you, the it's the top 5 lister, double last drifter. Then you know I came with it if she cute with the lips shutting like missiles. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide brim on a different way that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sons in the game, but they not like the one with a dot in his name. If it's locked in the sky, to be knowledge you made it. The wildest applause when we hop on these stages. Go on, get your Teflon on, but once we let off this track list, go on, blow your chest off. When the last time that you heard a sound this hard? Compliments and knowledge in them. And we can go toe to toe. Anyone you know, young or old, to get drove in the. I just did the Super Bowl halftime show with the goats. What I wanna do with verses. That's like comparing T-ball to the MLB. Y'all out of your league, we not the same person. I'll be doing this till I'm about 86. Holding my on the nurses.
Yeah, Montana forever, yeah, streets is ours. Come on. Nah, man. It ain't never gonna stop. Search. Raul. JB, Fat Ed, come on.
Don't you know I'm loco?
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that Thunder game, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Dick is out there with Ratliff. Then it's Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. That's Harper in at the point guard position. And for Brooklyn. You know, RJ, you can feel the excitement in the air. It's the season opener for both these teams.
The wait is finally over for these fans. Both teams hoping to kick things off with a win, so I expect a lot of effort tonight.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Blocked again. Here's Peterson. Bell with the screen on Castle. Here's Peterson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Back to Castle for three. Cans it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the Nets with possession. It's a three-point game. There's a good screen. Driving inside. Count it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Jake with it. Discarded by Davis. And here's Harper from the arc. Peterson grabs the miss. Took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Harper the pass to Ratliff. To the left wing. Wembanyama against Bell. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama left side. No good from outside.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
So it's the Spurs now, following the bucket by the Nets. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Take a break. Take a break.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Castle. And here's Ratliff. Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by Bell.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Down low. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
They'd run this all night if they could, setting up Wembanyama perfectly.
Pass to Peterson. Here's Davis. He's covered by Ratliff, and it goes down 2 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
In the corner, Castle with it. And here's Harper from the arc. And here's Brooklyn. They're on an 11-2 run. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Brooklyn. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Here, the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Now, Dick. No scoring in this one. Wembanyama, a screen on Davis. And Wembanyama throws it down.
How do you stop Wemby in the pick and roll? I don't know.
Over to the left wing. And again, it's Brooklyn converted.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Spurs working the ball around now. Dick can't get it to go.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 7 points in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
To the inside. Here's Ratliff. Bell with the block. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Here is Harper following the bucket by the Nets. Wasted no time on that one.
Oh, he's gone 1-4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
There's the pick. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Pass to Wembanyama. Front past the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Bell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Right wing. Here's Peterson. Off target with his 3.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Now Dick. Oh, good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Going inside. And that one is hammered home.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. No one near him. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Now here's Davis. Inside, Bell. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Harper. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Here's Dick. Oh, good on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Sankovic. Peterson grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 15. To the middle. Pick off in midair. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Ratliff comes in for Grady Dick. And it's Anderson in for Harper. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Williams is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Anderson with the ball. To the paint. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now here's Davis. Defense is right there. Here's Bell. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
There's the triple. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's the screen. Here's Peterson.
Nice finish.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. That lift shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Williams with the defensive effort. Anderson outside. Floats it up for Williams. It's stolen by Bell. 1 second left. And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And here's Anderson. Still scoreless. Just 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. A rebound by the Nets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Williams. That's tipped. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Brown right side. Richard, you hear the phrase hold time, how long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
So it's the Spurs now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of this.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Stephon Castles checked in for the Spurs. And he makes both free throws. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Count that one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the Spurs with possession. After the basket by Brooklyn, uses the glass to finish the layup. Castle's got 5 now.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Rebound by Williams. Spurs trail by 13. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Guys?
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Castle. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's good for 2. He has 5.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trail by 11. There's the drive. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Ratliff, and that one good. Ratliff's got his second basket of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The shot's good. And the Nets lead by 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Spurs making a switch here. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Spurs second.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
Castle against Davis. The kick out to Harper. Cranes the three-pointer. Harper's got 5 points so far.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Out to the right wing. Here's Peterson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 13-4 run. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Now just a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Bell. The rebound by the Spurs. And it's their first look at this year's Brooklyn team here for their first regular season game.
And going up against the team that broke their hearts a season ago in the finals.
Back to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And it's San Antonio with another.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
With the drop. Oh, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Castle. 5 points in the game. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
Wemby doesn't even need to jump to throw it down. That's just crazy.
Here's Peterson. He's guarded by Harper. inside. It's deflected. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Brooklyn, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
The Nets call timeout.
San Antonio making a switch here. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And San Antonio has possession, trailing by 4. Pass to Wembanyama. Williams has a screen for Wembanyama. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the right side. Over to the wing. From outside the arc. Williams with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
In for San Antonio, Ratcliffe.
Shot from the inbound. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. 2nd in blocks, 7th in rebounding. And of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And as you said, just a notch below the leader in blocks last season. He gives a tremendous effort. Absolutely one of the best rim protectors in the league. It's to Harper. It's up a 3. The rebound by the Nets. Bell's got 6 rebounds in the game. .135 left here in the second. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Davis against Dick. Back to Harper. Fires the 3. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Pass to Peterson. Looking to end his cold spell. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Here's Dick. Back to Ratcliffe. Outside for Wembanyama. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And the layup's good off the glass. 15 points in the game.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here's Harper from the arc. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Out to the wing. Yep, that one goes.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nets lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella. Well, they've worked the ball inside at every turn. This is your type of game, Shaq.
Yeah, the closer to the cup, the better. What's my proof? Qtr rings.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Burnett shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Bell with a screen on Dick. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
And for San Antonio, they've got Harper. Dick is out there with Ratliff. Then it's Stephon Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. No good from Ratliff.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And for Brooklyn. And that one drops. He's got 17.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Pass to Castle. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Wembanyama. The baseline J off the mark.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now here's Harper. 11 points in the game. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here is Harper. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
To the wing right side. Shoots it up. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Ooh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Castle. He has 5. Pass to Dick. Wembanyama high post. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Dick. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. In the third spot, the Spurs.
You love when you get these two teams together. Just an absolute shootout because both of them can put up a ton of points.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Spurs trail by 12. Wembanyama, right side. Ratliff kicks to Harper. Pocket 6. Back to Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists now in this one. Bell with a screen on Harper. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 17 points a game last year, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Here's Castle. He's got 5. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Peterson, that's good. Peterson's got 10 points in the game.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And it's in there. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
To the inside, here's Ratliff. It's deflected.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Back to you.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating.
Fans like the physical aspect of this game. We don't want that to be lost. Back to you.
That sort of showmanship is just deflating. Right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Wembanyama. After the basket by Brooklyn. 5 on the clock. Back to Ratliff. Here's Harper. And it's San Antonio with another.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Peterson, the pass to Bell. Comes up empty down low. Spurs trail by 9. Harper wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Harper's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Peterson. A rebound by the Spurs.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Find the lanes. One shot.
Spurs trail by 5. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Wembanyama with it. Defended by Bell. Wembanyama, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Peterson. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in. He's got 23.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Wembanyama against Bell. Here's Harper. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Harper's got 18 points in the game. Here's Peterson. He's guarded by Harper. Up and in on the layup. And the Nets lead by 7.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Pass to Dick. Now Wembanyama. Back to Dick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
The Nets call timeout.
The Spurs making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Dick. Brooklyn leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Peterson. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And they continue to control the glass.
Spurs trail by 7. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That lift down low. He can't get that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
1:07 left in the third. Rebounded by Bell.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Davis throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. So it's the Spurs now following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Harper. Let Trey. It's tipped. Here's Peterson. Down low. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Peterson's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Sankovic. Chalk up 2 there. 6 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Peterson, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And so it's Brooklyn. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. And taken away by Brown, and they're moving it up for the finish. He misses the wide open dunk. And here we go. Launches the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Castle. After the basket by Brooklyn. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Offensive rebound, Spurs. 3-pointer. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
3 points.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Brooklyn leading by 9. There's a screen. Pass to Bell. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Castle. 4 on the clock. Wembanyama going to town inside.
Number 7.
Look, when he's that close, you have absolutely no chance against Wemby.
Brown against Castle. Sinks that one from the post. Brown's got his first points in this one. Spurs trail by 9. Now Castle. Wembanyama outside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama with the mean finish.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Nets lead by 9.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama, a screen. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. The Nets call time. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Peterson. Nets passing it around from 12 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Castle. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Williams, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Castle. Here's Harper. And Harper straightens it in.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
First foul. Mark Williams. First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Williams. Both good from the line that time. Spurs trail by 5. Stolen. In transition, here come the Nets. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Bell is checked in for the Nets.
Substitution for your Nets. Number 34.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Peterson misses.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Spurs trail by 8. Outside Harper. Wembanyama sets a screen for Harper. Wembanyama, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Davis in the corner. Pass to Peterson. Now, here is Bell. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Here's Castle. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Peterson, that's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Wembanyama with it. Defended by Bell. To the middle. Pass to Ratliff. And here is Harper. Looking to end the run. And Davis pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Puts up the 3. And there's the 3.
Well, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Here's Ratliff. Here is Wembanyama. Puts down the fadeaway J.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And stolen by Castle. Here's Dick. Plenty of space. He nails the jump shot.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Stolen by Ratliff. And he gets it, 1 to go.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
The Nets call time. Spurs trail by 7. Outside Harper. Wembanyama. That one is off.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Wembanyama reels it in. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Davis with a screen on Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Wembanyama reels it in. Now here's Harper. Defense right on him. Now Wembanyama. Dip. Down he goes for 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Peterson. Off the glass.
And providing the support where they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by San Antonio.
Peterson. Shooting one.
And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a 2-possession game.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And he knows there's no room for mistakes. He wants everyone on the same page. It's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Now Wembanyama lays it in off the window.
If Wemby wants to be one of the greats, this is where he will be judged. And what a big shot to add to his resume.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. And the Spurs with possession. Outside Harper. Shoots. Can't get it. And now they foul and stop the clock.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
Got a piece of it. Get that out of here. Blocked and recovered. What a nice play. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And now we present our player of the game. This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And now we present our player of the game.